Before showing the most important changes in the game, I'm gonna quickly do some camps in the black zone, so you can get a taste on how much fame it offers, and if it's really worth to do it. Personally, as you can see, I don't really like the crystal mobs, because I get fucked by them. I found out the hard way that the bigger camps are actually meant for group, so I shouldn't go near them as a solo. As you can see, I basically get wiped, and I don't even have a dent in their HP, so I just scatter off real quick to do my solo camps. Now, this is also personalized loot, so these camps will have different loot for you and your teammates. Of course, you can do it with a duo, but as you will see soon, it also halves the fame in half, so just like normal fame. But the camp mobs themselves, they don't offer really much fame. In a tier 7 zone, I'm getting like 1000 fame per mob, which should be replaced by like 8000 to like 10,000 if it were like the normal mobs in the open world. A reason why these chests are good are because if it's a common one, you're gonna get a lot of fame books. So if you want to solo grind, you can just do this and get a lot of fame books. These fame books you can use, equip your real gear, what you want to use in PvP, and you can just level it up with the fame books. You get, well, at least I got, around like 100 to like 300,000 fame per chest. But I mean, it also depends on luck, so I'm not gonna say, you know, what exactly you're gonna get. Now, I think I did realize in all of these dungeons or open world camps was that all of those were basically common. So the only ones that were blue, or I mean were not common, were the blue ones. And it's honestly not that good in my opinion for loot, but it's really good if you get lucky or if you're just looking to fame up on your main set. Also, don't get misled by the rock formations on the map, because a lot of them are actually resource hotspots, so that was also added in the last patch. So if you get close by, you'll see the resource, and some of these camps are not active, so they switch in between active and inactive. Some of them you can do, some of them you can't, there are no mobs. To be honest, I did a lot of these camps, and around 10 I found out that these are good fame books, but personally I play the game to enjoy it, so it's not really worth it for me, since I know a lot of better methods. But of course, if you're out looking for fun and you just wanna do camps, then do it. I'm not stopping you, and I think you should do in Albion what you want to do. But now, let's get on to the patch notes. You have the quality 6 that gives you all of these bonuses, combat fame, gathering fame, silver, loot, and the mobs are also buffed here. So they actually scale with tier and quality. Like the gathering fame is pretty insane in my opinion, because imagine getting like everything to tier 8 and now it comes out that you can actually get it 50% faster. Like that's insane in my opinion. And also in like quality 1 zones you have a 25% one, so it scales by 5% for each quality. But quality 1 starts off with 25. Now, also a strong change they made is that when you come down to the knight armor, the knight armor is one of the strongest kite armors in the game now, because it actually purges, basically, it purges all of the buffs on the enemy, as you can see here, and it knocks back the enemies. And while you are using it, you are immune to purges. Like, it just keeps getting better and better, basically. And they also changed the Holy Staff. The Holy Staff's Q, it doesn't only affect 5 allies. They reduced the healing by like, I think 20 HP or something. But now you can heal up to 10 allies with just this Q. So basically, small scale CVC, everything just got buffed. Stalker shoes also was made worse, so now my group at least is using royal shoes, which honestly does make the PvP look hella goofy, because imagine you're trying to hit the clump and you just see people skedaddle away with these shoes, like oh shit, defensives, doing a backflip out of the clump or some shit. That's just insane in my opinion. Also the safe portal now, up here in every portal town. Basically, it's 3 to 10 regions from this city. So this area right here, depending on what you have on you, you can travel, and you can travel back in like an hour and a half, so 90 minutes. You can just press back on the portal to come to city. Although it will can take some silver if you have like a lot of stuff on you, depending on weight, the values. and basically everything combined. So make sure you check that out before you actually press it. And now the coolest part, the HUD and the settings. Also, there's something I figured out. You can actually come to the settings and you can change your resolution. So this resolution with the black bars, I know it might seem like different or weird at first, but for PvP, this is like crucial. So let's go back to 1920. It feels so zoomed in now. For example, let's come in between this barrel here, so I can't see it, just outside of it, and outside of the portal, so I can't see the portal and I can't see the barrels here. So 1920 times 800, go to this, press yes, and now I can see, like, literally, I used to see right here, and I used to see right here. So it's basically like a lot of extra space on the side of your screens. So it's gonna really change your gameplay, because you're gonna have that much more info on the enemies. You're gonna see them coming earlier, you're gonna see like all of the things you need to see in PvP. Also, you can see a lot of people in your group. Now, as a healer, for me, I mean, it's honestly really useful, because I can heal the whole group with it. But for normal gameplay, I'm just going back to 1920, because it feels more at home with this. Oh, and I do want to point out that you can set presets. So, swappable presets that you can swap. So, let's do Control P, Control O. Now, I made these two presets, one for my main and one for my PvP. So during my PvP one, I remove all the things on the top right here that should be there. I can access them with this gear icon. I made the map smaller, because I don't really need to look at the map if I'm not a shot caller. I have all my abilities raised up higher, so I can actually see the cooldowns. And my own health is on the top left smaller, because that also does not give like a lot of information to me if I'm not in 1v1s. Now, I can go back with just the keybind. The best thing about it, you can come to and press the HUD editor button. You can actually pull this here. So this is if you inspect someone. So let me just come out here, inspect someone. As you can see, the HUD editor, you can actually now edit everything in your HUD. So your field of view or your viewport. And you can scale it. You can change the opacity to make it like, you know, not that seen or something like that. You can scale it all up high. You can scale it all down low. Usually I leave it at 80. If I don't need to see my own information, I just push this to the corner, scale it down and hide it there. Yeah, and as you saw, you can actually press on chat and you can press show or hide. Now, in PvP, I don't need my chat to sit there, and I don't need my map to sit there, so I scale the map down low, hide it in the bottom right corner, and sometimes if I don't even need it, I can just press hide. If you go to the game settings, go to the interface, I think it is, scroll down here, lower, you see the party member marker size. This is normal or this is big. Yeah, okay, I'm in the party. I'm marked with the crown. I go to interface, change this to big, and now you can actually see the crown. Now, this will make it really easy in CVC to actually track your teammates or your shot caller or where you're hiding or what you're doing. And also, you can mark the enemies fast with this. In the inventory thingy, you have the wardrobe and the loadout button. Now, you can also collapse this. Now, you might ask me why the collapse is good. Down here, you can sort your inventory by weight, tier, or estimated market value. I'm gonna do it by weight because I like it. You can also change the slot size from small, so you don't have to scroll at all, medium, or large. Large is the one that was beforehand, but I changed it to medium. The good thing with medium is, if you want, you can collapse it, and you don't have to scroll at all, so everything you have in your inventory is right here, and you can sort it by weight every time you want it, or you can type calendars to find the calendars in your inventory. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to go into the description and check out my Discord and Twitch. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.
let's go talk about it. You look so sexy when your hands are wrapped around it. Bring me over, be my meat